Shazam! Okay, hi guys, today I'm going to review Justice League War, the new film from DC Animated, and it's based on the comic Justice League Origin from the New 52. It's the first 6 issues, I believe, written by Geoff Johns and drawn by Jim Lee. Now, this here is one of my favourite Origin stories, and probably one of the best stories I've read so far of the New 52, but that's a review for another day. Now it's for this film. I'm not impressed, considering what DC Animated have brought out in the past, The Dark Knight Part 1, The Dark Knight Part 2, everything. It's over there, it's normally Batman based, because Batman is their major selling point, but I really wasn't impressed. I mean, it was very, very violent. I mean, I know these are for a darker audience, but it was just, everything was violent. And I was a bit shocked as well when Cyborg, he swore at the end, and of course earlier there was the comment Green Lantern made, just saying, "Oh, son of a bitch," but really in this day and age, bitch isn't really considered a swear word anymore. Like, you hear it on the radio when Britney's saying Britney bitch and all this jazz. You know, it's just a small one, but still it's quite shocking to see how these kind of films were made in my childhood to what they are now. I mean, this is rated 12 here in the UK, but still. This film just screams out that DC don't understand their very own characters. I mean, it's quite alarming, and I've spoken about it before in an article for We Are Surge, and I'll link you down to that if you're interested in knowing a bit more about how I feel about DC and their properties. But they didn't, it was, you know, there was nice things where they had a little scene with Wonder Woman and the ice cream, and that was in the comic, but, you know, Wonder Woman's a big problem for me, because she is one of my favourite characters, and I do read her New 52 title, and I love it. However, I don't like the costume. It's in a swimsuit, and in this day and age, surely you should give women more respect. As what, like, if they're supposed to look at these characters and think, wow, she's amazing, why is it that she's the only one in a swimsuit? Why isn't Superman showing off his legs? Why isn't Batman showing off his legs? There was even a comment from one of the extras in the film where he's, you know, she puts her rope around him and he's like, "I like cross-dressing as Wonder Woman, it makes me feel powerful." And I just don't get it, I don't understand. I mean, it's clearly a male, editor, and I took the name down of the writer because I really don't like it. It's Heath something, it's somewhere in my notes, I'll find it once. I might find it, it'll be here though. But no, it was just very disappointing, and again just shows me that Marvel is so ahead. I mean, there's a scene where some planes are blown up, and the one to react is the Flash, when it should be the Green Lantern, because the Green Lantern is a pilot himself. Now, talking about the characters, you have Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, the Flash, Green Lantern, and Shazam. Now, Shazam is one of my favourite characters, but he is only used as a plot device, really. He has no other point except from the scene where Cyborg is like, "Oh, I don't have enough power." And Shazam comes in and goes, "Oh, I can do that. Shazam! You have electricity." And also, I don't understand, they replaced Aquaman from the comic with Shazam. And the thing is, Shazam isn't... People look at Shazam and they're like, "Oh, he's Superman, isn't he?" But just with lightning and thunder. But he could beat Superman. He really could, because Superman's weakness is magic. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. It was super... I can't get the thought of how violent it was out of my head. I mean, they blinded the villain. Wonder Woman stabbed him in the eye, and I didn't even realise that until the scene after where his eye is bleeding. And then the Flash goes and gets a crowbar and just jams it into his eye, and then Shazam electrocutes it. It's just ridiculous. And again, Superman makes the same mistake as they made. I'm sure DC are just laughing at us as consumers, really, because for the second time since Man of Steel, they've had Superman break the neck of one of the characters. He just broke it. Oh, that reminds me, that character, his neck snapped. Batman was like, when he went to the control system, he was like, oh, he was left-handed, which means the off button is here. And just pressed a random button. And it, of course, it's the right button. But, you know, they're trying to sell us that Batman is this big ultimate detective. And it's just, you know, it didn't work because the way that they did it, it wasn't respectful to the character. And I don't like that. And I'm finding myself losing faith with DC. Sorry. However, I am excited for the next project, Son of Batman, Damien, Damien, Son of Batman. The trailer looks very good. I just hope they don't do the same thing here. However, they do have the same voice actor as Batman, and I really didn't like the voice acting for Batman in this. I mean, it seemed like the guy was trying to copy Christian Bale with the voice, and again, it just didn't work. So yeah, as I said, another thing, sorry, I was about to end it here, but then I just got hit with the character, Cyborg, when he's having the argument with his dad, and he's like, and then the thing is beeping, and you know it's gonna go off, and then he just grabs it. I'm sorry, but that is stupid. If you're gonna do stuff like that, you should have just left it so it goes off. But no, I wasn't very impressed at all. Like, cool, it looked cool, and the art style was a bit like anime, and of course I love anime, so you know that was cool. But I just didn't really, you know, compared to what they've done before, this wasn't on par. So I have no words for this film, to be honest. Okay, so guys, if you like this review or you agree with me, you know, give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, comment down below and tell me what you thought about this, because I really would like to know, fans of DC and maybe not fans of DC, I just want to know. And also, like I said, the link for that article I mentioned describing DC and their decline is down there. Okay, Ciaosky.